I've had this AGV Sport Modular for almost a week now, and coming from an HJC ARFA 90 that I've had for about a year. And the ARFA 90 is a good helmet. It's only slightly more heavier than the AGV. I think only by ounces. I think the AGV they're saying is 3 pounds 4 ounces, and the ARFA 90 is 3 pounds 9 ounces. So there's not really a lot of difference. The big difference is the AGV is all carbon. The all the construction, including the chin bar, whereas with the HJC, the chin bar is polycarbonate, and so this one is all carbon. And as far as now that I can tell, the AGV Sport Modular is quieter, and there's a actually one little mod that I did to it to make it quieter. Of course, modular meaning that the face bar comes up, but what I was noticing when I was writing is I was getting a little bit of noise, like right on this closure here. And when I put my glove up against it, it got quiet. And so I seen another review where somebody thought that it was around the cheek pads. They were gonna maybe get some smaller cheek pads so it squeezes around their neck tighter. But I found what it was. You can see right in here, I put a little piece of weather strip. Actually, it's just, I don't know, it's maybe eighth of an inch by a quarter of an inch, and it's adhesive. And so it better seals along the helmet when it closes. And it's not an airtight seal, but previously I could stick a piece of paper in here and it went all the way through. So now with the weather strip in there, it stops it. So like I said, it's not airtight, but it keeps the air from whistling. So I was getting a little bit of whistle from right there. But now that I've done that, um, it's definitely quieter, and I can notice a little bit of noise like right between the chin curtain and there. So if I put my gloved hand right up there, it gets a little bit quieter. But this is really nothing compared to that little whistling sound that I had right there. And also, the other weird little sound that I was getting was, you know, was if I didn't have this the visor latched down. So if I have it just cracked at that position or that position, it would whistle just a little bit, kind of like if your car windows cracked a little bit, it whistles. But my other helmets didn't do that. But if I close it all the way, it totally seals and it's absolutely quiet. And yeah, I've been really happy with it. Even uh, on the freeways here, and normal flow of traffic is about 80, and so I'm going just slightly better than that if I'm trying to get away from other cars and stuff. And it's quiet enough that I can clearly hear my music really well if I turn it on, or it's quiet enough that I could talk on the phone, even going at 80 miles an hour. It's really pretty nice. I do have the Cardo Pack Talk Bold with a 45 millimeter upgraded speakers, and it's got a really good sound to it. The other thing is as compared to my HJC, this one's more comfortable. With the HJC, the thing that the whole time that I had it, it was always kind of an irritation because my nose and my chin would touch the chin bar, and with this one, my chin touches just a little bit, but that's right at where the chin curtain is, and so that really doesn't bother me as much. So I have a little bit more space, and I wear glasses, and so this helmet's really good with glasses, and it doesn't pinch my ears together. It's the same size. I'm a 2X large, and the HJC is the fine size too. But this one seems like it gives you just a little bit more space around the top of the ears, so I don't have the helmet pads, the cheek pads, pressing against my ears, between my ears and then the arm of my glasses. And so this one's really really pretty comfortable. For me personally, I've never really been a big fan of the double D ring. The first good helmet I had a micro ratchet, but it was a plastic type of a micro ratchet, and so this one had the double D ring. But I looked up on Amazon and I found this other one here. This is all stainless steel, and I'm able to ratchet it together even with gloves, and then I can take it off, and then it has like several adjustment points. I don't know if I can take it off with one hand or not. Yeah, I can. Okay. So yeah, it's faster on, faster off. Just a little bit more comfortable. That's just my own mod. So um, the AGV claims that all their metal parts, or at least I read one of the reviews, all the metal parts are titanium, and the double D ring, it's stamped. It says it's titanium. I mean, a magnet doesn't stick to it, but maybe it is. I don't know for sure. But not everything is titanium. These the chin bar attachment, I'm pretty sure this is stainless steel, and then the other metal parts are I think are stainless steel. I don't believe those are titanium. It comes off fairly easily. It's just got a little latch here. As far as the visor, it's pretty easy to change. The only other thing that I wasn't totally happy with was the fact that this thing came with a really light chin, inner sunshade, and it was very lightly shaded, and so I replaced it with a darker one that I was able to get on Redzilla. And incidentally, this is where I got my helmet. I got it off of Redzilla. On a couple of other reviews I saw, they said it's got this they called it a spoiler, so I saw somebody said that if you're at a full tuck, it'll add stability or whatever. Bullshit. It doesn't add nothing. What it does do is it opens up the vent holes, and possibly the fact that it's shaped like this, I think that might get a little bit of a Venturi effect. And what I mean by that is it causes, because the air passing over the top of it causes a slight vacuum, and it gets more air that can come into the front face. I kind of put this to the test. I closed the top vent, and then this one, the front, I left this open, and so it wasn't really in the wind. The wind kind of catches right about midway of my visor, so this isn't directly in the wind. But then I put my hand right over it. I'm not closing it, but just put my hand right over it, and I had air passing over the top of the helmet, and so I could feel it was still drawing in air. I think it was drawing it in because I had the top closed, and it was causing a little bit of a vacuum on the back. And so of all the helmets I've had, this one so far seems to have the best airflow that I've ever had. And in fact, even with the chin guard installed, so I have the chin guard, it goes completely around my neck, and stopped at a light. I have the visor all the way down, so if I inhale a deep breath, I can actually feel air coming in right to my nose and mouth. And not only does it come in straight to my nose and mouth where I need it, but it also has a diversion point, so it comes in and it actually blows in on the inside of the visor, so it blows on both sides. Had the breath guard that's removable. The chin guard is removable. The helmet comes with two chin guards. Comes with this one for the summer, and then it's got another one that's thicker and longer by almost an inch longer for winter, so you could seal it even more. And if you need another one, I think they're like about 40 bucks. So extra parts are available. They're not terribly expensive, but make no mistake about it, this is an expensive helmet. It was listed on Redzilla at $749, and I found it on sale on Cycle Gear, the exact same helmet, for $5.99. So I've been thinking about helmet for a while, and then I saw $5.99, and I just jumped on it right away because they said that on both sites, said that three available, and then after I ordered it, it showed on both sites two available. Because Cycle Gear and Revzilla are the same, but Cycle Gear had it on sale. Revzilla didn't. It came from the same source, I'm pretty sure. But it's a really good looking helmet. I mean, I like white helmets, but I really like this carbon fiber look. I mean, this is very, very attractive. And the black and the white together gives a really nice contrast. I mean, it's a pretty visible helmet. Like I say, I've been really happy with it. Um, as I said, for my audio, I used to run Sena systems, and then I had a problem with my Sena. Actually, I had the speaker cord got cut. I don't know how that happened, but it got damaged, and so I needed a new system right away. So I ordered the Cardo, and I'm never going back to Sena. I really like the Cardo. The Sena is good. It sounds good. It works well as well. But with the Cardo, I don't have to memorize any buttons or nothing. I can do everything by voice command. And so you just say you know well, there's a lot of reviews on it. So, but I do have a Sena camera still. I have the Sena Prism tube, and it does not come with this boom mic. This was the mic from my Sena uh, 10S that my speaker cord is messed up on, and so I have this, and it works fairly well. And I run the camera all the time. I don't really motovlog that much with it, but I do run it, and for insurance reasons, or for if I need to have a witness or whatever, because the Prism tube with Wi-Fi, it does overwrite, so it records for I think 3 or 5 minutes, however I have it set, I don't recall, but it records at 1080p, and then it will overwrite the old files. But I mean, I have a 64 gigabyte card in it, and so I can get a whole lot of 1080p video for 60 for a 64 gigabyte card. So it's just nice just having a video running just in case you need it. But anyways, yeah, there was really other than just a few little discomfort things, there really I didn't never really had any problem with my HJC. But I was kind of looking at like a little bit better helmet, and I like the fact that this is all carbon, and it's definitely a little bit quieter, a little bit lighter, and you know, I like I said, I think it's more of a want than a need. I mean, you need to have a helmet, but I'll use my HJC as a spare in case something happens to this one. And incidentally, I mean the sound, the sound system, the speakers sound pretty good. I mean, you got to use earplugs. I mean, I use the silicone with a cord on it, and I just buy like a whole bunch of these. I get like a bulk of them, and they're just cheap little things. And I always use a helmet liner, and I keep my helmet inside all the time. So I keep it, bring it inside, and I put the camera on the charger, and the it stays in. So I mean, helmets last a long time. Like I say, I didn't wear out my other helmet. I think I just got tired of it after a year. And so far, like I say, I've had this one about a week, and I am really, really liking it a lot. I like the looks of it. I like the feel of it, the comfort. how light it is, and how quiet it is. I'm really, really, really happy with it. No mistake about it. It's definitely an expensive helmet. I mean, $750 is a lot to spend on a helmet, but you know, to each our own. I mean, we have our own things, and but anyways, I just wanted to give you my thoughts on it. Like I said, so far I'm very, very happy with it. I'm happy with the purchase, and so um, well, stay safe out there, and hopefully this is some kind of useful information for you.